Okay, we're going to go ahead and do video step 2, step 5, step 6. So this is actually where we're introducing fractions. So on number 1, we're going to go ahead and multiply by denominators. Anytime that I see a fraction, we're going to go ahead and multiply by the denominator. So the denominator that I see is 4, 4. I know I have two 4's, but it's the same number. I'm going to multiply everything by 4. 4 times r, 4r, minus, if a number is on top and the number is on bottom, they cancel. 4 divided by 4 is 1, so they cancel. So that leaves with 15. 4 divided by 4 cancels. Left with negative 9. Now we're back to the easy part. We get rid of the constant. Negative 9 plus 15 is 6. 4r. Divide by 4. Divide by 4. Now instead of getting whole numbers, we're going to actually start to get fractions. The first thing I notice is the top number is bigger than the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and divide. 4 goes into 6 once, which is 4. 2 left over. 1 2/4. But I notice that I can reduce the 2 over 4, which is 1 1/2. And we are done. On number 2, same thing. My denominator is 4, my denominator is 5. So this time, I'm going to multiply by 4 and 5. Everything by 4 and 5. The 4 is on top, the 4 is on bottom, they cancel. Negative 9 times 5 is negative 45x. The 5 and the 5 cancel. 4 times negative 9 is negative 36. To get rid of the coefficient, I divide by negative 45. X equals, two negative signs make a positive. 36 over 45. And I can reduce by 9. That would give me 4 over 5. And I'm done. Number 3, my denominators, 4 and 2. So I'm going to take 4 times 2, 4 times 2, 4 times 2. The 4's cancel. 2 times negative 21 is negative 42. 4 times 2 is 8. Times a is 8a. The 2's cancel. Negative 3 times 4, negative 12. I need to get rid of my constant. Step 5, add 16, or add 12, add 12. That gives me negative 30 equals 8a. Divide by 8, divide by 8. Top number is bigger, so I'm going to go ahead and do top in, bottom out. So I'm going to divide. 8 goes into 30 3 times, which is 24. 6 left over. 3 and 6 over 8. But I can reduce. Divide by 2, divide by 2, 3 and 3/4. But my answer has to be negative, because I only had one negative sign. Number 4, go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and multiply by your denominators and then check with me. My denominators are 6, 2, and 3. Okay? But before we do this, I apologize. Mr. Bourne, I have a mixed fraction. So yes, we will always check mark first. Always, always, always. So up here, when it says multiply by denominators, we always have to check mark before we do anything, just like I've taught you. So let me rewrite this as negative 13 over 6. This would be 1 times 2 is 2 plus 1 is 3, so negative 3 over 2. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8 over 3. That has an x. Now I can multiply by the denominators. 6, 2, 3. 6 times 2 times 3. 6 times 2 times 3. The 6's will cancel. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times negative 13. 6 times 13. 6 times 13 gives me 78. So negative 78 equals, my 2's will cancel. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 times 3 would give me 54. So negative 54 minus, my 3's cancel. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 times 8 is 96. X. Get rid of the number not attached, which is 54. 54. That gives me negative 24 equals negative 96x. Divide by negative 96. Two negative signs make a positive. So I have 24 over 96, and I can go ahead and I can reduce this. I'm going to try to reduce it by 8 and see if I can do that. Divide by 8. 24 divided by 8 is 3. 96 divided by 8 is 12. But I can reduce this one more time, and I get 1 over 4 equals x. Here we go with number 5. With number 5, we have to check mark first. Negative 17 over 10 equals negative 1n minus 7 over 2. Multiply by my denominators, 10 and 2, that's all I see, so 10 times 2, 10 times 2, 10 times 2. My 10s are going to cancel. 2 times negative 17 is negative 34. 10 times 2 is 20. 20 times negative 1 is negative 20. My 2's will cancel. Negative 10 times 7 is negative 70. Get rid of my constant. Add 70, add 70. That gives me 36 equals negative 20n. Divide by negative 20. My top number is bigger. So 20 goes into 36 once. 20 left over, 16. Negative 1 and 16 over 20. I can reduce by 4. Negative 1 and 4/5 is my final answer. Number 6. Check mark first. That's 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 over 2x plus 1 over 2 equals 7 over 4. My denominators are 2 and 4 because I have another 2, so 2 times 4, 2 times 4, 2 times 4. My 2's will cancel, 12x. My 2's will cancel, 4 equals, my 4's cancel, 14. Get rid of my 4. 12x equals 10. Divide by 12, x equals 5 over 6. 10 over 12 reduced by 2, and I get 5 over 6. That is multiplying by denominators. Check mark and then multiply by denominators. And we are done.